Welcome, everyone, to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, at home of the Southwest Classic, the game that always brings a bunch of energy and intensity. Fans have wrapped up their tailgating, they've filed in, and they are ready for this collision. And this is something rare and special. We're lucky to have number one versus number two. The college football world stopping to watch how this game plays out. It's a potential playoff matchup, as we'll see the number two team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Aggies will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That one moves the ball to the 16.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A lot of time in the pocket, now fires over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Across the 45 now. rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Dropping back, it's Reed. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back in motion now. It's an option look. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Dump off caught by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which
he's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. Fights off a defender. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Now it's second down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Pitch to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. As the first down still on the move. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He stays alive. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. 2nd and 10 here. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
With the catch, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. As a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts. So far, looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Campbell. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Aggies offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at Tuck Strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Try to run it with the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. And the offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. They're going to run the option. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points in a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Third down just outside the end zone, looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he's able to send the punt away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last time they had it go, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. They attack the deep middle of this defense to come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Looking to scramble. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the...
The pass is intercepted. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, A&M. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on the first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. He's running out of time here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab. It's Hill.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on the 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab down the middle. It's Green. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a big gain deep in enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Reed. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he doesn't make it. Stop short in the defense, preserving a 2-point lead here. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. He's moving out of the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
A handoff from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go, third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting fourth down chances. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Makes a quick grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. On the run, it's Owens. Fighting him off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.